CBC 9 Mathematics Chapter 7 Triangles Exercise 7.1. Question 1. In quadrilateral ABCD, AC is equal to AD and AB bisects angle A. Show that triangle ABC is congruent with triangle ABD. What can you say about BC and BD? So please see the diagram. It is given that AC is equal to BD and AB is bisector of angle A. We have to prove that triangle ABC and triangle ABD are congruent. Okay. So please see the solution. In triangle ABC and triangle ABD, it is given that AC is equal to AD. Angle CAB is equal to angle DAB because AB bisects angle A. It is also given, and AB is common side in between these two triangles. Therefore, AB is equal to AB. So if you can see in the diagram, side, angle, side for triangle CAB. So triangle ABC and triangle ABD are congruent using side angle side congruency test. Okay. Now these two triangles are congruent, therefore we can equate their corresponding parts. So we can write BC is equal to BD, that is by corresponding parts of congruent triangles, or you can write CSCT, that is corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Therefore BC and BD are of equal lengths. So this is final answer. Question 2. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AD equal to BC and angle DAB equal to angle CBA. Prove that first, triangle ABD is congruent with triangle BAC, second, BD equal to AC, third, angle ABD equal to angle BAC. First draw the diagram and write given, that is AD equal to BC and angle DAB is equal to angle CBA. Okay, write prove that all these things and start with the solution. Please see the solution and the left hand side. So in triangle ABD and triangle BAC, okay, in these triangles it is given that AD equal to BC, given, second, angle DAB is equal to angle CBA, given, and AB is common side in between these two triangles. Okay, so this is common side. So we can write AB is equal to BA or AB is equal to AB common side. Therefore, if you can observe in one triangle, side, angle and this side AB. Okay, so it is forming SAS. Therefore, triangle ABD and triangle BAC are congruent by side angle side congruency test. Now these two triangles are congruent, therefore we can write BD equal to AC. Okay, BD equal to AC because of CSCT or CPCT, as well as angle ABD, this small angle, is equal to angle BAC, this small angle, again using by CPCT or CSCT. This is final answer. Question 3. AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to a line segment AB. Show that CD bisects AB. So it is given that AD and BC are equal and perpendicular to line AB. Okay, we have to show that CD bisects AB. It means we have to prove that BO is equal to AO. Okay, so to prove CD bisects AB, in that you can write BO equal to AO. So let's start with the solution. In these two triangles, triangle BOC and triangle AOD, we can write angle BOC is equal to angle AOD. It means these two angles, they are vertically opposite angles. Then angle CBO and angle DAO, each 90 degree, therefore they are also equal. It is given, and also it is given that BC equal to AD. It is given. Now select any one triangle. So let's select triangle BOC. So angle BOC, then angle CBO. So first angle, second angle, and then side BC. So angle side. Therefore triangle BOC and triangle AOD are congruent using angle side congruency test. Now we can apply CPCT. Therefore we can write BO is equal to AO using CPCT or CSCT. Therefore we can say that CD bisects side AB. Question 4. L and M are two parallel lines intersected by another pair of parallel lines P and Q. Show that triangle ABC is congruent with triangle CDA. So in given you can write line L is parallel with M, P parallel with Q, and then you can write and show that triangle ABC is congruent with triangle CDA. Let's start with the solution. Now please remember that it is given that two lines are parallel. So when two lines are parallel, you must recollect corresponding angles are equal, alternate angles are equal, and co-interior angles are supplementary. That is, sum of co-interior angles is equal to 180 degree. So let's start with the solution. In triangle ABC and triangle CDA, angle BAC is equal to angle DCA. Let's see angle BAC. So angle BAC is this angle. It is equal to angle DCA. Okay, it means this angle. Now if you can see, these two angles are alternate opposite angles. Therefore you can write in the reason alternate opposite angles or alternate interior angles for parallel lines P and Q. Okay. Now this side AC is common in between two triangles. Therefore we can write AC is equal to CA or AC is equal to AC as common side. Okay. Now for line L and M, in triangle ABC we can see angle BCA. This angle is equal to angle DAC. Okay. Again they are forming Z shape. It means they are alternate interior angles or alternate opposite angles for line L parallel M. Okay. So select one triangle. So we are selecting triangle ABC. So first angle is angle BAC, this angle, then side AC. So angle, then side, and angle BCA, again angle. So angle, side, angle. So triangle ABC and triangle CD are congruent with each other by angle side angle test. Question 5. Line A is the bisector of angle A and B is any point on A. BP and BQ are perpendiculars from B to the arms of angle A. Show that triangle APB is congruent with triangle AQB. BP is equal to BQ or B is equidistant from the arms A. So it is given that A is the bisector of angle A. It means these two angles are equal. Then BP and BQ are perpendiculars. It means BP perpendicular to this arm and BQ is perpendicular to this arm. Okay. We have to show that these two triangles, triangle APB and triangle AQB are congruent, and second, BP is equal to BQ. So if we prove this, then easily we can prove this also. Okay. So please see the solution. In triangle APB and triangle AQB, it means these two triangles, angle APB is equal to angle AQB because both angles are 90 degree. Then angle PAB, it means this angle, is equal to angle QAB because it is given that L is bisector of angle A. Okay. Then in these two triangles, AB is common side, therefore we can write AB is equal to AB. Now select any one triangle. So consider triangle AQB. So angle AQB, it means this angle. Then angle QAB means this angle, and side AB. So angle, side. Therefore these two triangles, triangle APB and triangle AQB, are congruent by angle, side congruency test. Now these two triangles are congruent, therefore we can equate their respective parts. So we can write BP is equal to BQ because of CPCT or CACT, corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Therefore we can say that B is equidistant from arms of angle A. Question 6. In the given figure, AC is equal to AE, AB is equal to AD, and angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. Show that BC is equal to DE. So it is given that AC is equal to AE, AB is equal to AD, and angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. Okay, and we have to prove that BC equal to DE. Okay, now please see that we need to show BC equal to DE. So BC means this complete side and DE means this complete side. So for BC we will select triangle ABC, and for DE we will select triangle ADE. Okay, so in triangle BAC and triangle ADE, Angle DAC means this angle is common. Okay. So please remember this. We start with the solution now. So it is given that angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. Angle BAD and angle EAC are equal. In this angle, we are going to add common angle DAC. So angle BAD plus angle DAC is equal to angle EAC plus angle DAC. So BAD plus DAC will get BAC. And on this side, angle EAC plus angle DAC, EAC plus DAC will get angle EAD. So, or angle DAE. Therefore, we can write angle BAC is equal to angle DAE. Okay. Write this as equation 1. Now consider two triangles, triangle BAC and triangle DAE. So, it is given that AB is equal to AD. Angle BAC is equal to angle DAE from 1, and also it is given that AC equal to AE. Okay. Now select any one triangle. So we are selecting triangle BAC. Okay. Triangle BAC. In this triangle AB. So this side AB, then angle BAC, this angle, complete angle BAC, and side AC. So side angle side. Okay. Therefore these two triangles, triangle BAC and triangle DAE, are congruent by SAS congruency test. Since two triangles are congruent, we can equate corresponding sides. Therefore, we can write BC is equal to D by CPCT. This is required proof. Question 7. AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. D and E are points on the same side of AB such that angle BAD is equal to angle ABE and angle APA is equal to angle DPB. Show that triangle DAP is congruent with triangle EBP and AD is equal to BE. So it is given that P is midpoint of AB, it means AP, and on this side PB are equal. Then angle BAD, it means this angle, is equal to angle ABE, means this angle. Okay. And angle EPA and angle DPB are equal. So angle EPA and DPB are equal. Okay. And we have to prove that triangle DAP is congruent with triangle EBP and AD equal to BE. So let's start with the solution. We will consider triangles DAP and EBP. So DAP means this triangle and EBP means this triangle. In these two triangles, this is common angle. Okay. So let's start with the steps. So it is given that angle EPA and angle DPB are equal, these two angles. So we can add this common angle in between them. So we can write EPA plus angle DPE is equal to DPB plus angle DPE. So EPA plus DPE. EPA plus DPE is nothing but DPA. DPB plus DPE is nothing but EPB. Okay. Therefore, angle DPA is equal to angle EPB. Give this equation 1. Now in two triangles, triangle DAP and triangle EBP, angle DAP is equal to angle EBP. It is given. AP is equal to BP. P is midpoint. It is also given. And DPA equal to EPB from 1. Okay. Select any one triangle. So we are selecting triangle DAP, this triangle. In this triangle, angle DAP, then side AP, and angle DPA. So angle side angle. Therefore, triangle DAP and triangle EBP are congruent by ASA congruency test. Now two triangles are congruent. Therefore, we can write their corresponding parts. So AD is equal to BE using CPCT or CACT. So this is required proof. Question 8. In right triangle ABC, right angle at C, M is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB. C is joined to M and produced to a point D such that DM is equal to CM. Point D is joined to point B. Show that triangle AMC is congruent with triangle BMD. Angle DBC is a right triangle. Triangle DBC is congruent with triangle ACB and CM is half of AB. So first please see the diagram, then write the given and to prove part. So it is given that triangle ABC is right angle at C. AM is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB. It means AM and BM are equal. Also it is given that DM is equal to CM. DM and CM are equal. Okay. Now we have to prove that first triangle AMC is congruent with triangle BMD. Okay. Then we have to prove that second angle DBC is a right angle. Then triangle DBC, this complete triangle, is congruent with triangle ACB, this complete triangle. Okay. And CM is half of AB. Okay. So let's start with the solution. So first, in triangle AMC and triangle BMD, it is given that AM is equal to BM because AM is the midpoint of AB. Then angle AMC is equal to angle BMD because vertically opposite angles, they are always equal. Then CM is equal to DM. It is also given. Okay. So select any one triangle. So let's select triangle AMC. So AM, then angle AMC and side CM. So by side, angle side. Therefore triangle AMC is congruent with triangle BMD by SAS congruency test. Now two triangles are congruent, therefore we can equate corresponding parts. So we can write AC is equal to BD by CPCT, as well as we can write angle ACM, this small angle, is equal to angle BDM by CPCT or by CACT, corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Just we have proved that angle ACM and angle BDM are congruent. So if you can see the position of these two angles, they are forming alternate interior angles or alternate opposite angles. It means we can say that line DB and line AC are parallel lines. Therefore we can write DB parallel to AC, in bracket you can write alternate angle test. Okay. Now DB and AC are parallel and consider BC as transversal. Then these two angles are co-interior angles. Therefore we can write angle DBC plus angle ACB is equal to 180 degree co-interior angles. We know that angle ACB is 90 degree because ABC is right angle at C. Therefore we can write angle DBC plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle DBC is equal to 90 degree. So first two proofs have completed. Now we will prove triangle DBC is congruent with triangle ACB. Okay. Now in triangle DBC and triangle ACB, DBC means this complete triangle and ACB means this complete triangle. Okay. DB is equal to AC. We have proved this in first proof in CPCT part. Then angle DBC is equal to angle ACB. Angle ACB is 90 degree and angle DBC is also 90 degree. Just we have proved this. And BC is common side in between them. So BC is equal to CB is common. Now consider any one triangle. So we are considering triangle DBC. So first DB side, then angle DBC angle and then side BC. So side angle side. Therefore triangle DBC and triangle ACB are congruent by SAS congruency test. So we have proved third part. Now come to the fourth part. Okay. So just we have proved that triangle DBC and triangle ACB are congruent triangles. So we can write AB is equal to DC by CPCT. Please see given part, it is given that DM is equal to CM. Therefore we can write DC is equal to 2 times CM. Therefore in the next step we can write in place of DC 2 cm. So AB is equal to 2 cm. Then we can transpose 2 on the another side. So we'll get CM is equal to half of AB, which is required proof. So we are done with the exercise. Thank you.